Hi guys, welcome back to Sunday League to Champions League. My name is Chris, aka Big Will, and today we have an away game against Hamburg, and we follow it up with a game against SC Verl. We're also going to go through a few transfers that we managed to get through, so there's quite a bit to sort out today, so we will crack on right away. We won both of our home games against Elversberg and Kaiserslautern following the restart of the league campaign, but our unbeaten run did finish, unfortunately, after 13 games unbeaten. We lost 2-0 to Union Berlin away from home. As such, we've dropped to second in the Bundesliga table, but we're still looking pretty good. We're not giving away an awful lot, and like I say, after that defeat, we did return to winning ways after that win against Kaiserslautern. So we did well overall. The Union Berlin game, I think, to be honest, they deserved to win the game, but we did have chances. We just didn't take them, unfortunately. And in terms of the number of points, I think it's going to be really, really tight between this top four. Obviously, first and second is the position we want to be now. We've realised that we are potentially challenging for a title now, even though mid-table was the target. Um, a playoff wouldn't do us any good, I don't think. We did receive a job offer from a club in the Austrian Premier League, which we just rejected it. All ends up. We're quite happy here at Karlsruhe, and hopefully that will continue. So in terms of transfers, it's been a bit of a hit and miss one. A number of players are going to be leaving the club anyway, but we're also looking to bring players in as well. And so far, I say so far, we made three signings. So Joe Hodge came in on a free transfer. Really good quality central midfield player. And he was on loan for Malacao, but previously off Wolves. Played 19 times in the Premier League a couple of seasons ago. So for a player who has played that many games in the Premier League, I think we've done really well to bring him in. We managed to bring in Kelly. He's in on loan initially, but he is joining permanently at the end of the season. He's a 19-year-old centre forward, Brazilian under 20 international. He's not the quickest, but he's a really good, strong lad, really good with his fitness, determined character, very exciting type player with 16 for flair, decent finisher, and really good technique. So at the age of 19, he has got plenty of growing to do, and he will be a key player for us going forward. And then on deadline day, we brought in Frederick Arnaud, a 2.5-star current ability player with a lot of potential. We brought him in from Auxerre to play on that left-hand side as backup. Again, really good fitness levels, pretty good physicals all in all. Good passing ability, really good technique, pretty good first touch, and a decent dribbler as well. He's really composed on the ball, good decision maker, and off the ball and vision are also very good. So I think he will be a good player to bring in as a rotation option, and he is a direct replacement for Lee Hyun-ju, who we sold to South Korean side Jeonbuk. He wasn't playing regularly and he wanted to leave, so we got £625,000 for him. Youngster Dennis Bott went out on loan to Excelsior. Musa Yeo has gone out on loan to TSV Hartberg. And John Arias, our third choice goalkeeper, has gone out on loan to Heerenveen, again in the Eredivisie. And Marcel Bifus, who was the reserve centre back for us, he finally came out and said he wanted to leave. So he went to OH Leuven for £550,000. So all in all, we've spent 1.8 million over the course of the season, but we've received £4 million. So I think we've done really well in the transfer market, and we'll just see how things go from there. So going into this game against Hamburg, we are a little bit short on numbers in relation to the squad. Joe Hodge is out injured, but he's only out with an illness. We've brought Leonard Valle into the senior side, and we've also recalled, where is he? Mohamed Beye. We've also recalled him from his loan spell as well. Played a lot of games for the side that he was on loan at, but we brought him back to be a squad player for us as we were a little bit thin in terms of numbers. Elias Becker, unfortunately, we couldn't find a loan deal for him. He rejected a loan move, but he's saying that it's my fault that he's not got a loan move. So, bit of an annoyance, but we will deal with it the, the only way that we can, really, which is by giving him a little bit of game time. So we've got Alavon in goal with Hugo Kwanzaa, Kobold, and Alex Jimenez at the back. Bernich Olsen and Vanitsek in midfield with Bergzog, Tachi, and Beerith as the front three. Following the signing of Joe Hodge, by the way, as well, we did release Leon Jensen. He's out for 6 to 9 months with a cruciate ligament injury. His contract was up at the end of the season, so I've just decided to release him from his contract. And then obviously we brought in his direct replacement anyway, and the youngsters are coming through as well. So going into this game, Hamburg did have the beating of us last time that we played them, but of course we were doing the 4-2-3-1 setup and we weren't quite as established with the squad as we are now, but we'll see how we get on, and hopefully we can get off to a good start today. Like I say, form is still pretty strong. That defeat against Union Berlin seemed to be just a bit of a blip, and we got that good result against Kaiserslautern as Olsen swings it into the penalty area. It's a good clearance, and Jimenez picks it up into Vanitsek, who strikes from distance, and I'm not sure if it took a slight deflection at the end there, but the keeper made a very good save to knock it out for a corner. Vanitsek to take. I'm not too sure whether he's going to go near post. He is, and Kwanzaa was there, as was Cobalt, but unfortunately we just couldn't quite get an effort on target. And it remains 0-0, but a very positive start from our point of view. And I'm not too sure on the league table at the moment in relation to if there's been any other games, but there are a couple of games going on at the same time as ours, not affecting the top 4 spots though. Set piece here for Burnich to take. We'll be looking to swing it in, potentially toward the near post, and it's gone toward the centre, and Kwanzaa, I think it was there with the header, and it has gone over the crossbar. But again, we're creating the opportunities, not getting them on target. It's a little bit of a worry. And Micah Berith as well, he's struggling for goals at the moment. He's not seen a goal for quite some time, and that is not ideal. Tachi is our top goal scorer, and he could be, I'm hoping he's not going to be out for a while. Potential foot injury. Luca Oyen is going to come on for him. I really hope that's not a big injury. Tachi has been a very key performer for us. He's our top goal scorer, like I say. So we'll have to see how that might affect us going forward. Well, we're getting at half time and it's 0-0. Hamburg are a good side. We've got to be a little bit careful. But so far, it's not been the best performance. We've not been hitting the target too often. Hopefully, we can get off to a good start in the second half. But Hamburg are kicking off, and it's an immediate highlight, which isn't ideal. That's back into Consrup. We managed to win possession back. Pretty well done there. And Kobold finds Vanitsek into Oyen. Swings it in toward the penalty area, and Bergzorg with a header just clips the top of the crossbar. And once again, we're just not getting the attempts on target. Burnich with a corner, swings it into the near post. Kobold with a header. And again, it's a looping header, but nowhere near the target. And creating these chances is all well and good, but if we're not hitting the target, it is going to be a bit of a concern. I know we've been in really good form, but we need to find a way of doing this. And Bergzorg's taken a knock now. So both of our key wingers have taken knocks. We're going to bring Kelly on for him. We're going to switch him. Oh, he's better on the left-hand side. So Kelly comes on the left-hand side. He has been playing up front when we brought him on normally, but he comes on the wing today. And it's our second stoppage, so I feel like we should make another substitution, in all honesty. We're going to get Elias Becker on for Hugo, who's had a bit of a poor game. And I think, to be honest, we'll get Vandenberg on as well for Christopher Olsen. Olsen's not really settling into the side. He's another one that's been asking for more first-team football and potentially wants to leave, but he's just not doing anything with it. He's not been a particularly standout performer, as we do well to clear that corner. Vanitsek desperately trying to chase down Gross here, who manages to beat him to it. And now Oliveira into Eichberger. Back into Gross. Now Schonlau. Back to Gross again. All these names are a bit of a tongue twister for me at times. Fernandez into Dasbach. Now Gross. They're doing well to keep possession here. It's Ferrai. We should have put a challenge in there. Jimenez didn't win the header, but we do intercept a little. But they continue to win that second ball. And an opportunity is knocking here for Hamburg. It's Eichberger, sorry. And there is the goal. Tino Albeln. It's a missed interception at the near post, and we find ourselves behind here. And the lack of shots on target is what's costing us here. We're going to have to make another change and get Micah Berith off for Efekan, who, again, he's not had the best of times either in front of goal, but we'll have to see how we get on. And we're going to demand more Just one shot on target out of 10 attempts. They've had 2 shots on target out of half of the number of attempts. And it's just not happened for us. And this happened against Union Berlin as well. And I'm hoping that we're not going to get into a rhythm of winning at home and losing away. Here's Ferrai, and he's completely been left alone. And it's a good save from Malavoine. And I think we're going to be lucky if we can come out with a point in this game. It's not ideal. But we need to start picking things up again. And obviously, we've lost 1 or 2 players, but we've tried to replace them. And obviously, things not quite working in the same manner at the moment. Gross here with the corner. Swings it in, and Zim's there. It's a good catch from the keeper, to be fair. And that is the end of the highlight. And we're going to go to attacking mentality. We're going to demand more. Vanitsek swinging it in. Kwanzaa couldn't quite win the header. It's come back for Luca Oyen. Into Vanitsek, who was onside. And Kelly's at the far post. And Kelly potentially has his first goal for the club. I really hope he does. He might be offside, though. It was a brilliant delivery from Vanitsek. And it's been disallowed. That's harsh. We have suffered a bit there. Jimenez here with the throw into Oyen. Good swinging in cross. Kelly at the far post. And again, it's over the bar. We're not hitting the target. 12 attempts at goal we've had. 2 on target. Hamburg have now had 10 attempts and 6 on target. And we've lost against them again. And that is not ideal. And unfortunately, the teams around us are playing after us as well. Goal difference-wise, we're not looking too bad, but Paderborn have now got a chance to extend their lead atop of the table. And not ideal. Yeah, Tachi's out for 2 to 3 weeks. Vera's gone 8 matches now without a goal. And Efekan has gone 17 matches without a goal. We're not looking good with our strikers at the minute, and it's a major, major concern. So, I mean, the thing is, we had a 13-game unbeaten run, and our strikers haven't been scoring. So I think, to be honest, we've done really well, but we need our strikers to start scoring, especially now that Taki is injured. So we've got 8 days to go until the Verl game, so just bear with me while I whip through that, and hopefully we can get back to winning ways and see if we can get some consistency back in our game, because if we just win our home games and lose away, we're not going to be near the top of the table. And it will be a bit disappointing considering how well we've done that first half of the season. But let's see how things go. Okay then, guys, here we go for the game against SC Verl. Unfortunately, we've had a bit of a flu go through the squad, so we are having to rotate a little bit. A number of players are struggling, and yeah, we've just got to do what we can. We've got Vice in goal today due to Alavan being one of those players that have come down with it. Tachi is out injured for a couple of weeks still, so obviously he will be a big miss. Hugo, Kwanzaa, Kobol and Jimenez are at the back with Burnich, Vanitsek and Hodge in the midfield. Bergzorg, luckily, didn't have a serious knock. Plays out wide with Oyen, and Beerith is going to be up front. Efekan remains on the bench. He's had 17 games without a goal. Beerith with however many games without a goal. And obviously we've got Kelly in on loan. He could have an opportunity to break into the side, but we'll see how we do. And SC Verl down in 17th place. They've not had a particularly good season, but they did beat us last time out. We're very much capable of beating them. But obviously, the fact that Vice is coming back into goal is a bit of a concern, but we have to deal with it. And he proved quite useful as a deputy last season to to Druers. Cobber's here with a free kick, and Vice is beaten immediately. What was I just saying? Yeah, scratch that. And we found ourselves behind. I really hope this second half of the season isn't going to end up being a complete dampener for us. We're still within touching distance, so if we win today, we could return to top spot thanks to all the results that have gone in our favour. And 3 attempts at goal, 3 on target. We are the better side at the minute. But that free kick obviously has us behind, and we're not getting any highlights either. Vanitsek here with a free kick himself, and That's what Weiss should have done, but Venkers does make the save. And from the resulting corner, hopefully we can create something here. He swings it in toward the far post and it's easily cleared. Kwanzaa shouldn't be getting beaten in the air. He's 6'6". Here's Burnich into Jimenez. Back to Burnich. Lays it back into Kobold. We're keeping possession well, but again, nothing comes of it. And we've been the dominant force in this game, but we still find ourselves behind. And I am a little bit concerned here that we're not going to do particularly well in the second half of this season. Hugo here just before half-time with a throw into Vanitsek. Back to Hugo. Now Burnich. Play it into the penalty area. Beerith into Hodge. And it's a good save, but it's fallen nicely for Luca Oyen. There's no offside there. It's his second goal of the season. And that's a bit of a relief. We've managed to get a goal. But again, we're relying on our wingers to do the goal scoring. Burnich firing it across goal. Bergzorg missed it. Beerith controlled it well and found Hodge, who struck it well. The save was good, but Oyen, luckily, first to react. And we get a very deserved equaliser here. And we go into the second half level. And I'm just hoping we can find a way to win and get back into the kind of run that we were in the first half of the season. The fact that we've lost a couple of games, I don't want confidence to drop too much as well. Vanitsek here with a delivery. Kobold with a header off the underside of the bar. It's a big goal from him. It's his third of the season, the centre-back, come midfielder. He's played in a few positions for us, in fact, over the course of the season, largely at centre-back. It's a really good header from him, off the underside of the bar, into the back of the net. Good delivery from Vanitsek as well. And we have taken the lead here, but again, no strikers are looking like scoring for us, which is, again, a big concern. But we're playing very, very well in this game, it has to be said. Verl's only shot on target was that free kick, and unfortunately, they did score it. We managed to clear that one. Kwanzaa charging out here, and he's managed to get there first, and we've got a very good counter-attack opportunity on. Burnich into Hodge. Can he play it into the penalty area? Bergzorg is at the far post, and he's been brought down by Neidhart. I don't think that was in the penalty area. It was surely that's a free kick. I don't think that was in the penalty area, but the angle is a bit of a strange one. Yeah, no penalty. And the chance ends with that. Hugo here with a throw-in. Into Vanitsek. Back to Hugo. Now Burnich. Into Bergzorg. Plays it across to Jimenez. Chance to get a strike off. And he does really well there, the right back. Alex Jimenez with the finish. It's his first goal for the club. And as I was saying before, we're winning at home but not away. We need to just break that away run that we're on. But yeah, obviously Union Berlin and Hamburg are tough games. So hopefully we're not going to have too much to worry about. But we've done really well in this second half. And with 20 minutes to go, we're looking a lot better. And I'm just going to pause there. I think we're going to take... I'm going to leave Beerith on purely in the hope that he'll get a goal. We're going to get Kelly on and switch him and Bergzorg around. Kwanzaa's on a yellow card. I don't want to risk that. So we're going to get Saric on for him. And Jimenez is on a yellow card as well. We'll get Goncalves on for him. And hopefully we can get a goal from Micah Beerith. I mean, Effa Khan, like I say, he's played 17 games this season. Mostly from the bench, albeit. But he's still waiting for his first goal of the season as well. Korba's here with a delivery. And there is a good cleared header from Kobold. And Vanitsek picks it up and lays it back to Weiss. Chance to clear it. He's stayed quite calm there, to be honest, the keeper. And Kobold just holds on to it. Now Hodge. Lays it forward to Bergzorg. Now Kobold. I don't want us to make any mistakes. We made a big mistake at the back in one of the games previously as well. Kelly making a good run down this left-hand side. Chance to get it into the penalty area. That's a really good turn. Flicks it in. And there is Bergzorg, and he's hit the post. How has he not hit the target from there? And SC Verl, I mean, the highlights continuing here. SC Verl looking to break away with Simic. And now Black. Well, it ends there. Pretty strange that it carried on as long as it did. But Weiss here with a goal kick into Saric. Saric has officially turned 17 as well, by the way. He's now on a full professional contract, which is good as well. Bergzorg into Hodge. Vanitsek lays it back to Saric. Back to Vanitsek again. Nice little pass into Hugo on this left-hand side. Bit of space to run into for him. Can he get the cross in? Beerith is lurking in the centre of the box. Kelly, God, it's a poor delivery, but we still managed to keep the chance on, and it's Hodge, and there is the fourth. Joe Hodge with his first goal for the club, and job done. We're back to winning ways at least, and hopefully confidence will return to the side after that defeat last time out. But that is a really good result for us. 10 minutes to go still. It could get better. Hodge with a lovely finish. The keeper did get a touch on it, in fact. And at 4-1, I may make more changes, but fitness-wise, we're looking pretty good, to be fair. And Vanitsek's just started to struggle, but we'll leave it there. But again, Micah Beerith without a goal. But a very good 4-1 win, nonetheless. And can't be too displeased. Jimenez and Oyen with goals. Goal for our centre-back and central midfielder. Pretty good stuff. And we look to push on from here, hopefully, and just build on things, to be quite honest. We sat 6 points clear of Nuremberg, Braunschweig and Union Berlin, who got battered 7-3 by Nuremberg. What a result that was for them. And we're 2 points clear of Magdeburg, and we're just behind Paderborn on goal difference. So it's pretty tight at the moment, but hopefully we can continue having things go in our favour. Results are a bit mixed for a number of sides, but obviously trying to get back into the swing of things following that break in the season. I've just realised we played Paderborn the last game of the season. That could be huge there. We'll probably get through a few games again. We've actually got Magdeburg at the start of April. And there's a big international break between St. Pauli away and Magdeburg at home. We're definitely going to have Magdeburg in the next episode. Potentially we'll do St. Pauli away before that. So with Nuremberg, Braunschweig really fighting toward the playoff place, plus Hanover and Duisburg in there, I think we'll do well to get a good run of results, but we'll see how we get on. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for your support. Please like, subscribe to the channel. It is all greatly appreciated. I will see you all next time. This is Big Will, signing away.